against Donic, behind the back, and he dunked it home!
Don't show it all to him, Boozy!
Are you seeing this? Matis Spazellis going up against Donic, behind the back, and he slams it home. Did you catch that? Boozy, 6 feet 10 inches and just 20 years old, grabs the ball at the three-point line, pump fakes, goes between the legs, behind the back, and finishes with a dunk. If you haven't been paying attention to the Chicago Bulls lately, you need to check out Matis Spazellis. After the Bulls drafted him with the 11th overall pick last year, it's no wonder they considered him untouchable right before the trade deadline this season. This is what they saw in him, and after watching that play, it's clear why. With his combination of size, skill, athleticism, and mentality, Matis has the potential to become something truly special. The kind of player who can make plays like that on a regular basis. Look at this play. He stops on a dime with the left hand, kicks it to Balis Green at the rim, and don't even blink. He brings it down low, and Matis takes it straight to the basket. What makes Matis stand out with his scoring? Sure, he's not a finished product yet, but those flashes of brilliance are undeniable. Just check him out in transition. Watch him handle the ball up the floor, then a filthy hesitation that nearly breaks Achua's ankles before finishing with the outside of his hand. And here, against Jaquez Jr., the same hesitation move, followed by an in-and-out dribble, then a spin to finish with his left. Those are the moments that make you think, this kid's got it. Then, there was his breakout performance against the Los Angeles Lakers. The expectations were high for the Lakers with LeBron returning, and the Bulls weren't supposed to win that game. But Matis had other plans, dropping 31 points and showing everyone what he can do when he puts his full potential on display. Watch this play against Reeves. He goes between the legs, hesitation, steps through, and finishes with a soft touch. It's those smooth, balanced, fluid movements that make you realize why NBA stars are already singing his praises. And no, that game against the Lakers wasn't a fluke. Since becoming a starter and getting regular minutes, he's averaged over 12 points per game, shooting 49% from the field and 32% from three in his last 24 games. Those numbers would have put him in the conversation for Rookie of the Year if he'd had the opportunity to play from the start. But what makes Matis truly impressive isn't just his numbers. He gets it. He recognizes that it's a process. One thing I really admire about Matis is his mentality. He's already dropped some great quotes this season like, "There's no magic dust to playing basketball and being a great player. You work, you get better, and you learn. It's that simple." And after his career night against the Lakers, he kept the same mentality. "I told Billy I want to be pushed to the limit. I want to be the best player ever." Billy has done a great job holding him accountable, and Matis appreciates it, saying that when Billy takes him out for a mistake, he gets better. What I love about Matis is his perfect blend of confidence and humility. He's not afraid to call out Zachary Reese before the NBA draft, declaring that he's the best player in the class, but he's also aware of his shortcomings. He admits he didn't have his best season at J-League Ignite and has a lot of room to grow. But he's not looking for excuses, he wants to be held accountable. Now, when it comes to his weaknesses, well, let's be honest, he's still quite weak. It's pretty obvious that he needs to put on some muscle. While his crafty finishes and moves are impressive, to become a legit 20 to 25 point per game scorer, he'll need to improve his ability to finish through contact. It's not just about avoiding contact with his finesse, it's about embracing it, using his physical traits to power through. And his three-point shooting? There's potential, but it's still inconsistent. We saw what he can do when he's hot from three against the Lakers, but he still needs to make that shot more reliable. If he can knock down shots consistently, he'll be a nightmare for defenders to deal with. But here's the thing, when you've got a guy who can blow past defenders like Matis, who can handle the ball and has that size and athleticism, once he becomes a consistent shooter, defending him is going to be a real challenge. But what if I told you that Matis's ceiling is even more exciting than just his offense? What if it's his defense that truly stands out? Because let me tell you, his physical traits shine even more on the defensive side of the floor. Check this out. Matis is backtracking in transition against Jalen Brunson. He slides his feet perfectly, then gets into position to block Brunson's fadeaway without fouling. How many rookies can do that? Not only does Matis have the length, athleticism, and fluidity you want on defense, but he also has the discipline to stay straight up and not fall for the pump fakes and head fakes that trick even the best defenders. Does he make mistakes on defense? Absolutely, he's still learning. But his defensive awareness for someone his age is incredibly impressive. Just look at this play. Gore and Conley run the pick and roll, and Matis helps off McDaniels to block Gore's shot at the rim. Or how about this? Matis is sprinting full speed against Mitchell in transition. It looks like Mitchell's got him beat, but Matis recovers, blocks the shot at the rim, and gets the stop. That's elite recovery and defensive awareness that you don't see from many young players. And this is why Matis Spazellis looks like a sure bet to be a valuable NBA player. We can talk about his ball handling, shooting, or finishing, but what stands out is his ability to defend at a high level. Entering the draft, Matis was considered a boom or bust prospect, but at 20 years old, he's already showing that he's closer to being a solid NBA player than anything else. The bust potential? It's hard to see it now. So, if you've made it this far, consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. It would really mean a lot. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.